All right. All praise to the Most High. I'm gonna make this easy. I'm gonna show the 2 years that's missing. All right. This is the most mathematically correct timeline I've seen. Almost like 2028 in, but look, they correctly put the missing 2 years in its place. They go from Adam to Joseph. Now, if you never seen this site, this is first I'm gonna show you a little history on this site. This is a professor's forum. It was made in 1996. It was started by 11 professors. The professors, they have a bunch of different professions. You have biology, education, all the way to medicine. It's been a lot of different professors. It's been going on for a while. Also, there's some Christians in there. And now it has about 800 professors in Germany and other countries. So this is a pretty, if I had to say if there was a site you can count that's valuable, I would say this one is when it comes to timelines. Now they have a timeline on there. Now look right here. They put the flood being from 1656 to 1657, which is correct. It's off a year. Now, just like how it says in Genesis, these are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begat Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. Now, 2 years after the flood, you can see right there. You can see right here, 2 years after the flood, 1659. That is the birth of Arphaxad. Correct. The flood was a year long, not 40 days. Just like I showed you, Wikipedia is incorrect. Here's correction. You can see a little video right here.
Let's talk about some misconceptions that people have about the ark and about the flood and about Noah. And there's one right there, actually.
Address the question.
I'd ever seen a boat before. No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say the flood only lasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Well, that was the initial flood mechanism, the fountains of the great deep bursting open and the windows of heaven. But the waters continued to dominate the earth for 150 days before they started to go down. And again, they were in the ark for about a year. And does the Bible ever say that Noah was mocked while he was preaching and that he was...
That's a quick little preview. Now, right here, you can see it says right here, I show you where it starts. You can find it out yourself. Just these two verses from Genesis 7 to Genesis 8. It says, and Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters were upon the earth. He was 600 years old. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day, which is the 27th day of the month, was the earth dried. Now, like I was saying before, flood was a year. Arphaxad was 2 years after the flood. So real fast, I want to show you something. Even on this site, they actually addressed this. I'm going to highlight this area right here. Right here. And we'll go all the way up to here. It says, we'll go right here. All right, summing up the data for the direction of the stages of the flood, given a total of about a year, as noted above. 2 years after the flood, Shem was 100 years old. Thus he was born in the year 1590, dating from the end of the flood in 1657. Now, just like how he says, the flood was a year. We know that Arphaxad was 2 years after that. All right. So the flood is over a year, and Arphaxad is born not a year later, but 2 years later. 2028 timeline is wrong. A fail, just false, absolutely incorrect, mathematically and scripturally. You have been warned. Praise Yah, not man. Here's a quote from Isaiah 28, 9-10. Who is he trying to teach? To whom is he explaining his message? To children weaning from their milk? To those just from the breast? For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. This takes a lot of knowledge. Praise Yeshua the Messiah, Son of God, whom is worthy of glory forever and ever. Amen.